All praise to Yahweh, Bashem Shai, Bashem HaKadosh. Double honor to Apostle and Elder Great Millstone that taught me this 100% truth to full well. Salutations to the I came out there pushing the truth in all sincerity and wishing their lives to do so. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered on the four corners of the earth that believe in the truth of Yahweh, Bashem Shai. Shabbat Shalom. Alright, this is Daniel 4 and 17, which read, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. He setteth up over it the basis of men. Yeah, and currently, you know, the base man, Esau Edom, is in the power seat. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, has ordained this devil, Esau Edom, so-called white man, to be in the power seat and to rule over all kingdoms right now. You know what I'm saying? This is his kingdom. This is his reign. And he's in the power seat. And, and just recently, you know, Donald Trump Jr., uh, uh, Donald Trump was reelected president, of Babylon the Great, so-called America. You know what I'm saying? And the world, or, people were in the fritz because of it. You know what I'm saying? Because, especially, Eve, you know what I'm saying? Our women, you know, so-called black women, was in an uproar because, and, also, other women as well were in an uproar because Kamala Harris lost, you know what I'm saying? But, it was all the setup, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as an election, you know? It's a selection, so for those that are in the know, they know that the elites put whoever in power who they want, you know what I'm saying? And it was time for Donald Trump to be back in the power seat. And it was ordained by the Lord, because the Lord, set it up. And what did the prophets tell you? You know what I'm saying? The prophets told you that, that once Donald Trump, came out of the office, that you Jake, you know, you want to feel some type of way, and you want to want him back in in the power seat, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Jake was struggling out here. They was like, oh, they money fucked up, they pockets fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They bag ain't right. Donald Trump had us getting money out here. You know what I'm saying? We was more successful financially with this dude in office, you know, than when Biden came into the fold or whatnot. But that was all part of their strategy. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of the the elites, diabolical plan. You know what I'm saying? To get you in an emotional uproar. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want at the end of the day. They want chaos to break forth so they can bring in a new world order. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of the plan. So they want that divide, you know, um, and that's what's going to take place, in these last days. But it's the Lord that's ordaining all of this, and this is why He's in the power seat. For one, it's His reign, it's His rulership. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, put this devil back in office because He bringing upon His demise. So your election or voting or whatever, it didn't matter. But that's just the wickedness of Israel. We're not even supposed to vote. And this is Deuteronomy 17 and 14, which read, when thou art come unto the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from thy brethren shall set, it's like it shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brethren. It's like it, which is not thy brother. Yeah. So you going to the voting poll, for one, you're not even supposed to vote for someone that's of another nation over you. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't supposed to vote, period. But especially for somebody that's not of your brethren. And then, the other candidate involved was a woman. You're definitely not supposed to vote for a woman because a woman ain't supposed to rule over a man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the wickedness of Babylon the Great. But you know, but Jake, you know what I'm saying? Our people, they've been So they've been alienated from the Lord, and they've you know have taken a grip on the heathen customs. You know what I'm saying? That you know this is how they roll now. You know what I'm saying? They're dependent upon the way of the heathen, and they go into the heathen for guidance and help and assistance. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they can thrive in his society that wasn't even built for his increase. You know what I'm saying? The heathen, Esau Edom himself, he built this place for him and his people to increase, not for his enemy. This place isn't uh, built for us to have success. You know what I'm saying? This is a place that the Lord has brought us to, both the northern and southern kingdom of Israel, to suffer. You know what I'm saying? As a prison sentence unto the nation of Israel. For those that don't know, we understand that, but you know, the 2/3 of our people, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They think this is a place of help, and that they're gonna run to these election polls, or they ran to election polls thinking like, oh, whoever we get this person in office, they're gonna look out for us. But truly, what I'm saying, they don't give a fuck about you, because you're their enemy, and they want your downfall. You know what I'm saying? And then they think just because this bitch Kamala Harris that look like them, you know what I'm saying, she's of a dark complexion, whatever, but she hold more to her Indian uh, Elam side anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that she takes pride in. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't screaming, you niggas shit until it was time for her to step into the palace. And then the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? She not even married to Jake. She married to a so-called white man. So, and then these Jake women out here, these Eve, they get mad at they men, or the so-called black men, for not casting a vote to Kamala, which Jake was. You know what I'm saying? Because they simped out there. They simped out there in the world. But they was getting on them about, oh, we're not gonna be with you, fuck you niggas type shit, and uh, y'all niggas can die pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's the wickedness of Eve. And this bitch, Kamala Harris, don't even fuck with niggas anyway. You know what I'm saying? She got a white husband, so that doesn't even make sense. But anyway, trusting in this devil ain't gonna help you. This is our First Samuel 8:5, which reads, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. Yeah, and that's what you do. When you go and you run to these polls and you want these heathens to run to elect them as your king and for them to rule over you, you're disregarding the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You don't wish for the Lord to reign over you. You wish for your enemy to. You know what I'm saying? So, and this going into us wanting to be like the other nations and having a king rule over us or whatnot. Even and then, you know what I'm saying? But we chose somebody of our brethren. Just going and voting King Samuel. We had King David and King Solomon. Therefore for their on. But even with that, what I'm saying, the Lord was telling you, like, listen, even though you go, you get these kings that rule over you, they're gonna rule over your horse as well. You know what I'm saying? And you go deeper into this, that's what it gets into. But so if it was a harsh rulership with the people that our people that ruled over were in the rulership in itself as well, you know, um, what why not more so with the heathen? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Ruling over you. You know what I'm saying? And and that's what our people trust in. Our people trust in the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because they've grown accustomed to the way of the heathen, and they think that these people, they've been fooled to believe that these people are for them, and they're really not. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter who's in the the driver's seat in this country, you know what I'm saying, whether Democrat or Republican, whatever, they still don't help Jake. You know what I'm saying? We still at the bottom. We still gonna suffer. Why? Because we're under the curses. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lord, that's gonna bring us our salvation, not these devils. They can't do anything for us. You know what I'm saying? These heathen, they can't help us. They're our enemies. They ain't supposed to help us. You know. So this is Isaiah 30:1, which reads, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me." Yeah, these devils. I mean, our own people, they run to the counsel of Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want run to the counsels of the Lord. They don't run to the Lord for help or assistance or whatever. They go running, you know, unto this devil and his counsel, and thinking that that's the way, and that's not so. You trust in your enemy, and the scriptures say not to trust your enemy, but we already know his counsel is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Just like he had the thing with the jab. You know what I'm saying? And these, many of our people, they ran to this devil for that assistance, and a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, that took the jab, they out of here now. You know what I'm saying? They got deleted. You know, they got unalive. You know what I'm saying? From taking that jab. You know. So, and even more so now, they coming out, with saying that, they're expecting more deaths from people that got stabbed. You know what I'm saying? With the poison, than those that had contacted, the you know, the sickness, you know what I'm saying, on their own. Those that uh, had, randomly got, the so-called C19 on their own, you know what I'm saying, you know, they they're better off than those that had got stabbed, with the poison, you know what I'm saying, with the serpent juice, because they're expecting, more people to drop dead from getting stabbed, with the from the poison than they did, those that just contacted it, the the the, the disease that this devil put forth naturally. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be more deaths from the stab than contacted it naturally, pretty much. But again, reading Isaiah 30:1, "Woe to the rebellious children that saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt." And that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? They ran down to the election polls trusting in this devil. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, whoever we put in office, they're going to help out for us, trusting in Egypt. But the Lord said, you ran into this, what I'm saying? You trust in them, but not in my strength. You know what I'm saying? And, that's going to be your detriment, your downfall. You know what I'm saying? But, you uh, trusting in the accounts and holding upon them, in the, uh, holding hands with them, and going upon their way. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be to your own detriment, pretty much. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh, it's like it. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. See, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah. So you trust in this devil, you trust in the Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Of Egypt, aka America. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is gonna be your shame. You know what I'm saying? You trusted in this place. The beast in his image. You know what I'm saying? You going down for help, especially when this devil bring his RFID chip mark of the beast into play. You know what I'm saying? When he demand people to take that, what I'm saying? A lot of our people, they're gonna end up taking it because they trust in the devil. And that's what's going on now. We're at the end of this thing because Trump in his cabinet, he got Dr. Oz there who pushes the RFID microchip mark of the beast for health benefits, saying it's going to be a great. This is the technology of the future. It's going to do great wonders for healthcare. And Esau and Elon Musk also is part of Trump's cabinet. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna, he's all for, pushing the brain chip. That's his technology. He helps, install, brain chips into people. You know what I'm saying? So he showing you that we're at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord has already set this in place. We got World War III and the brinks. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of um, things going on. You know, uh, with Israel still, and you got Russia and Ukraine and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? These things are still at odds. Why? Because this is the time that the Lord has ordained. The RFID chip mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? To be set in play. It's already here. You know what I'm saying? And you see that the discourse with these nations are at play. We're in the at the brinks, on the beginnings of World War III. You know, and the microchip mark of the beast is here. And these are the two last major prophecies that we looking to be set in forward. You know what I'm saying? And we know, you know, um, uh, these things are gonna happen. Why? Because they're ordained by Yahweh Shem Yahshua to take place. And this is the time that the Lord has ordained it to be so. Because we're at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence that that Trump got these people part of his cabinet. Why? Because he's gonna be him and his people are gonna be the people that push it forth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna set this in motion very soon. We don't got like 20 years here or whatnot, much more in Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? 2025 is going to be a year of great atrocities taking place. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord is going to unleash His devil, and He's going to let him, go forth, and we're going to really see more of the Lord's prophecies that He promised to come to pass in these next few years. So whoever you put in office ain't gonna save this place. This place is done. You know what I'm saying? Rather it had been Trump or it's Bishop Kamala Harris. This place, the Lord, what I'm saying, is already, uh, you know, has written for this place to fall. And that's why, he got these people, what I'm saying, that's pushing up, that's for the mark in office right now, because this is it. This is Isaiah 31 and 1, which reads, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help. Yeah, you ran down to Egypt for help, thinking that this devil going to help you out. Whoever you put in office is going to help. But it didn't matter, because ain't no help in this place, because it's done. You know what I'm saying? And they at least know that. That's why they transitioning to their next part, the fourth industrial revolution, bringing forth the mark of the beast, because, this is it. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. And stay on their horses and trust in chariots, because because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. Yeah, a lot of people, they don't seek in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They seek for this devil. He also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his swords. It's like and will not call back his words. Yeah, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Yeah, so the Lord is pretty much getting ready, you know, to take this place out, man. This is it. The Lord is going to rise up against the evildoers, Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen nations, and the two-thirds of the nation of Israel, and He's going to bring judgment upon them. You know what I'm saying? This is, uh, this is the end of Babylon the Great, and those that are, for this for this way, or with this devil, you know what I'm saying, and want him to continue on in his rulership, are going to die with them. You know what I'm saying? We know it. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helped shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fail together. Yeah, see, all that agree, all that want this place to succeed and carry on, and this devil to never lose his power spot, you're gonna fall and be judged with them. You know what I'm saying? Though hand join in hand. You know what I'm saying? you're going to get destroyed, and the Lord's coming. Because this is it, man. The only salvation is going to be given is going to be given by the Lord. It's not going to be given by these heathens. And this here is Lamentations 4:17, which read, "As for us, our eyes had yet failed for vain help in our watching. We have watched for a nation that could not save us." Yes. You know what I'm saying? This nation cannot save us. Why? Because, you know what I'm saying, for one, they're our enemies, and they don't want us to um, succeed. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to be in the power seat. The only salvation that we're going to receive is from Yahweh Bashim Shai. You know what I'm saying? He's going to destroy our enemies. You know what I'm saying? So us watching for a nation that cannot save us is senseless. It's vain. You know what I'm saying? It's vain hope. You ran down to them election polls thinking that, oh, somebody's going to help us. We're going to choose the best person for the job so they can get us out of the situation that we're in. That's vain help. That's vain hope in itself too. You know what I'm saying? The only this nation, you know what I'm saying, they cannot save us, man. The only person that's going to save us out of the situation that we're in as a people is Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who's going to give us salvation. The Lord Himself. What He say? He came to die for the sins of the nation of Israel and to save His people from their enemies, to give them salvation. You know what I'm saying? That's true salvation right there. To be saved from your enemies. And that's what the Lord's going to do. You know what I'm saying? But these things got to be put into motion. These prophecies, these last days prophecies got to be fulfilled before the Lord's coming. You know what I'm saying? So going and trusting this devil, trying to you know these elections, voting, and trying to get hope. It's senseless. It's vain because these people, they're not for you. This system that they created, this country, so-called America, which is Babylon the Great, uh, the daughter of Babylon, in the scriptures, this place, they built for their success. You know what I'm saying? And it was built upon wickedness, and on the backs of the nation of Israel. And these devils, they got to pay for what they done. You know what I'm saying? For all the wickedness they done throughout the world, and for the wickedness they done to the nation of Israel, for harming the Lord's apple, for harming the apple of the Lord's eye. They're gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And we're pretty much at the time when the Lord's gonna give back their recompense, and they're gonna get their judgment, and the 2/3 of our people too, along with that. And this is judgment that this place is gonna receive. This is Jeremiah 51, and the title is Babylon Judgment for sins against Israel. Yeah, this place got to pay for what it did to the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The rape, robbery, and murder that it did to the northern kingdom, and stealing, the southern kingdom from the west coast of Africa and bring them here. You know what I'm saying? To suffer, our last captivity together. As the scriptures say, Israel and Judah should be oppressed together. You know what I'm saying? This is the last captivity for the nation of Israel, that we're oppressed together in this prison called United States of America. For the Lord give us our salvation, man. This is it. And this is what's going to happen to this place. This is Jeremiah 51:1, which reads, "Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon," aka America, "and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about." Yeah, and the Lord is going to send these nuclear missiles from these other nations to destroy this place. And the main um, uh, um, the main uh, uh, whatchamacallit, the main country that he's going to stir up is Russia. You know what I'm saying? You know, to to forerun or to bring this destruction in. You know what I'm saying? With the nuclear fire. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put that spirit on them. To go to war. You know, uh, with America and bring judgment upon her. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is gonna come in the chariots as well, to render judgment unto this devil for his wickedness. Renewing against him that bendeth like the archers bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his burden, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of his God, of Yahweh of hosts, through their land, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Yeah, this place got to go. The Lord's going to bring judgment upon this place because all the wickedness and evil that has done. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunk. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, and the nations that took upon the ways of this wicked place, they're in that same category. They're going to get judgment too. But this place right here, Esau, Edom, and his rulership of Babylon and great so-called America is going to be utterly destroyed and wiped off the face of the planet. You know what I'm saying? This place is just going to be a big crater. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is going to destroy and be the lake of fire. It's just going to be pretty much a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing going to be of existence here when the Lord destroyed this place. You know, this is a place that's a prison and a great altar unto the Lord. Read knowing Babylon. Oh, it's like it right there. So Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her that balm to her pain, if so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go, every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. And that's the spirit that Jake is in. Oh, they want America to be healed. Pray to the Lord so the Lord can heal this place and save us, and this place can be forever. America's so great. And that's the spirit that the devil's making America great again. You know what I'm saying? That this place is done. This place will not be healed. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to completely, destroy this place. This place is going to be obliterated. You know what I'm saying? And all the world going to see it. You know, this is going to be the new great Exodus that the whole world is going to see, and that the Lord rescue His people, the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans from this place. Those are of the elect, and the whole world going to witness it. Really knowing. Jeremiah 51:10. Yahweh have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh our power. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields, and the shields Yahweh have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, which is Russia, for his devices is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. The Lord is going to stir up the spirit of these countries, you know, mainly, uh, his point runner going to be, the Medes, Russia. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to defend, these other nations, and drop and be the point runner for running dropping these nuclear missiles upon this place. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna, put that spirit upon them to go to war. All these nations. You know what I'm saying? Just like He's gonna stir them up and take them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. and it's going to be all out war. But, mainly the Lord is going to destroy Babylon, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's going to be nuclear bombs dropping in other countries as well, but this is the place that the Lord is going to completely destroy off the face of the planet, you know what I'm saying? And, they're going to reap their judgment. So it doesn't matter who's in the power seat in this country, in these last few hours, that the Lord has given this devil to rule. Because, this his time is up. You know what I'm saying? We're coming up on the time of his judgment, and this is where we at. In prophecy, we're at the last few seconds of this devil's rule. You know what I'm saying? So for you, Jake, to be in an uproar of, oh, Kamala Harris, or, it's Donald Trump or whatever, or who's in the power seat, it really didn't matter who won that so-called election or whatever, or who's in the power seat in these last days, because at the end it's been ordained for this devil to lose and receive judgment. So this place we're going to receive judgment no matter who's in the power seat. You know what I'm saying? There's no saving this place. This place will not be healed. It's going to receive judgment because it's been ordained by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. I hope this lesson edifying. Just want to say, Koholo Yahweh Shemashai, Kwam Shabbat, Abba Shabbat Shalom.